Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to Tarot Talks with Nancy and Mel.
Hi,
It
everybody.
must be Saturday, right? This is how I keep up with my days. I hope y'all have had a good week. Can you hear us all right? There we are. Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure we're live. You know, stranger things have happened, right? I want to thank you all for being here. I wanted to thank Tamsy Faye and Ramon Moon Scarab and Jane the Seeker popped in, and she is been suffering from a migraine, so she just came in to hit the thumbs up. We appreciate that. AC Sparkling Lotus Ink is here, and Susie.
Hi to everybody. I wish I saw the chat.
Susie Gemini.
Hi, Susie.
Scott from Scorpio Sun Tarot. And our own Jackie Jacaranda.
Jackie. Hi, Jackie.
Oh, and Gerald just popped in. Hi, Gerald.
Hi, Gerald. How is everybody? I hope they're having a good week and a good weekend. Of course, now that I'm retired, what's a weekend?
Well, I apologized last week for the technical difficulties that I have. I have my good phone up, and so hopefully everything will work out better this week. Susie, there are no dumb questions. Is it AC or AC? Oh, AC. You mean for AC? It's ACEY. I think is that what you're talking about, Susie? I'm not sure.
I kept calling AC Lacey in the beginning. It took me a while. There's no L there. It's Lacey.
Yeah, AC. Yeah, see, everybody wants to know exactly how your name is and how it's pronounced, AC. AC is a wonderful.
Could I be nosy and ask if AC is a nickname for something? I'm just curious. You don't have to respond. But anyway, I saw a girl.
Oh, she said like the Ace of Cups. That's what she said.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. That's where it came from.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Oh, Susie, don't be embarrassed to ask anything. My goodness, I ask you all kinds of astrology questions. I don't have a clue.
That's how we learn, Susie.
That's right. That's right.
I thought I was the queen of dumb questions.
Oh, what do they say? There are no dumb questions, only dumb answers. I don't know.
Oh, I've had dumb answers too.
Yeah.
I've given dumb answers too.
Exactly. Well, how's your week been, Mel?
It was good. I turned another year older, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, we had a birthday girl, didn't we?
Yeah. And I can't say I'm any wiser than last year. So.
Well, that's what happens. I don't know. What do they say? As you get older, you reach your second childhood. And I understand that because it has to do with grandchildren. You know, when you have your children, I mean, you do the best you can and you try and make things fun for them. But, you know, you're busy parenting and, you know, my husband like keeping food on the table for his family and all of that and working all these jobs so I could stay at the house with the children.
Yeah.
But when you get older and you become a grandparent, you don't have to worry about anything like that because their parents are worrying about that. I just enjoy my grandchildren and they think my sacred space is absolutely magical.
Oh, I'll bet.
You're getting a lot of birthday wishes, Mel.
Oh, thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
real cute. I wanted to treat myself, and I didn't feel like cooking. And I love Burger King. I love a Whopper with no lettuce and heavy pickle. Oh, I love that. So I wanted to treat myself, and I went into the drive-thru, and I only buy the sandwich. And when I went to pay, it was so cute. This gentleman gave me a Burger King crown for no
Oh,
reason, for no reason. And I took it and I'm like, "Oh, how'd you know? I never grew up anyway." He says, "I figured."
that's
So
adorable.
and that was
Susie
so
says, why is
that,
that not fun?
that was
Susie
so
wants
cute.
to know why it's not fun. And AC said, was your birthday yesterday?
Yes.
That's her husband's birthday too.
Oh,
And
that
also,
was
Robin of Toadstool
yeah,
Tarot.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. September 8th. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I was missing
Um,
my brother, my twin brother. He died. I always used to just kind of put my birthday off to the side, but I would celebrate more for Marty, for with
uh-huh.
Marty.
Yeah.
So, but he's not here anymore. But anyway, yeah, I'm a year older. I guess I'm supposed to be a year smarter and a year wiser, but I don't know. I think I'm dumbing down.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Gerald says you have a crown now. We should do a show together.
Okay. I'll
All
do a
right.
show.
She's
Yeah.
going to take you up on that, Gerald.
I got a real nice birthday gift and it was a total surprise. Let me show it to you. Came in a
Oh.
real pretty velvet bag. And I haven't taken the thing off yet, but it's a charging stone. And it's purple. Thank you, Nancy. I love it.
Oh, well, I hoped I got you something that you didn't have. I have a charging plate. Mine isn't as nice as that. Mine's just kind of like a slice of selenite that's irregular, but it works just the same, I hope.
This is, I would say 3/4 inch thick. This is really nice. Thank you, Nancy.
Yeah, yeah. Selenite. Yeah.
Make good use of that.
Well, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. I wanted to start things off with, Gerald and Jane and I were talking before one of the lives that we did on Tarot Stash's channel. And I absolutely love the Sufi Tarot. And Jane had recently got it and she was absolutely enchanted. And she talked, here, Gerald says he loves me a selenite slab. Don't we all? And she was talking about how much she loved the Sufi Tarot. This is what the outside of the box looks like. And she pointed out to me how much the Three of Cups had meant so much to her, what it said in the guidebook. And so what I wanted to do to start us off, I wanted to read to you what this says, because I think it has a lot to do with us all. And you'll understand once I read it. But here's the card. Let's see if I can hold up the card while I read. Let's see if I can do two things at once. Okay? The upright meaning is friendship, celebration, feeling supported, bonds of sisterhood, abundance, connection with one's divine nature. The Three of Cups is a testament to the magic that takes place when you find your soul family. There is a lightness of spirit that comes when we know that we are honored and embraced. As the empty cups of the woman's arms reach up towards the heavens to be filled with the luminous moonlight, they know that the cups of their hearts are filled by each other's company. Sufi teacher Hazrat Inayat Khan describes the tradition of raising, touching glasses in celebration. Since the cup is the symbol of the heart, the cup touching the cup means united with heart. According to the mystical view, it is two becoming one. When this card appears for you, you are being asked to examine the role of sacred friendships and connections in your life. There is a healing that takes place when we are supported by our inner circle, when our individuality is celebrated, and when our community is a caring and safe place. How deep and nourishing are your friendships? How supportive are you to each other's life paths? This card comes to you as a reminder of the creativity and abundance that follows when we are given unconditional love to become the best version of ourselves. And the contemplation is what is my experience with community? What kind of friendships do I have, and how can I improve and sustain them? And the affirmation is I honor and support, and in turn am honored and supported. And I just wanted to share that with you all because I receive so much from this community, spiritually and otherwise, that it's a big part of my life. It has become a big part of my life, and I just wanted to share it with you. And I agree with you, Susie. I do think it's lovely. I do. Yeah. So that's a tough act to follow, isn't it? But I do love this tarot. I certainly do.
Excuse me.
Hi, Tom. I hope you're feeling better. I missed your live. Thomas with Tarot Your Way has joined us. So good to see you,
Hi,
Tom.
Good to see you. Hi. I've started working with, oh gosh, you guys have probably worked with this deck a lot longer. I'm what do you call it? Slow to the gate, whatever.
Yes, I think so.
Late to the party. The Dreams of Gaia.
Oh.
I just got this deck. It is important to allow yourself these moments of joy and celebration and to remember them. This card is a positive, signifies the importance of taking time to appreciate, celebrate, and enjoy yourself along the way. Look back and be proud of what you accomplished. Do a little victory dance before turning once more to the future with a heart full of hope and a smile upon your lips. Let's see if I can find that card.
Let's see. We have got Kelly at Dozen Cats Wellness Tarot has joined us. Hi, Kelly.
Hi,
And
Kelly.
Gina. So good to see you both.
Hi, Gina.
Oh, and May Doty is here. Welcome.
Hello. Hi. Welcome.
Thomas, when are you going on your cruise?
Where are you going?
Yes, well, I know he's on he's going to be on a ship.
A cruise sounds wonderful.
It does. It does. I went on a cruise one time, Thomas. I was a teenager, and we went between Christmas and New Year's, and I lived in Southern Florida, in Hollywood, Florida, and we went out of the port of Miami, and we went to Nassau in the Bahamas. And on the way home, we got into a storm, and it was horrendous. They had to put ropes up for people to hold on to because, I mean, it was just very, very violent seas. Some of the crew were getting sick. And there was a band that had flown down to be in the Orange Parade on New Year's Day. And they weren't able to march because their equilibrium got off. And I know that when I got home and I would walk down the sidewalk, I felt like the sidewalk is coming up to meet me. I had to be really careful because it was easy to fall, you know. And I felt so bad for that group of teenagers because they had worked so hard to get to Miami. Susie, I did not get seasick. Not like, I mean, I was queasy, but I didn't get really sick. I have learned that when I begin to feel that way, if I lie down, I don't get sick. So, let's see. Did Taro say, oh, okay, here we go. Let me see. He says he starts in Galveston, stops at Key West. Oh, I love Key West. Freeport and Nassau, Bahamas, and a Carnival private beach day. Oh my,
Oh,
that
wow.
sounds wonderful. That
Yes.
sounds wonderful. We'll need a full report when you get back, okay? That would be wonderful.
The
Yeah.
only cruise I've been on, I went to Alaska, and I absolutely, absolutely. Oh, it was gorgeous. Of course, I don't like real hot.
Mm-hmm.
Alaska in August is gorgeous. Never saw anything so green in my life. It was beautiful. And then I got to witness the whale. I went on a whale excursion and I saw
Oh.
whales bubble feeding. Oh, I felt like I was in the middle of National Geographic.
Oh.
It was wonderful. That's a lifetime of memories. Yeah, that was good.
Sip, sip, everyone.
Yeah.
I have a new mug that I absolutely love. I don't know if you can read it, so I'm going to read it to you. I am not an early bird or a night owl. I am some sort of permanently exhausted pigeon. That's me.
I have water. I'm behaving myself. I
Oh,
do have
thank you, Gina.
I do
And
have some mugwort brewing beside me here to just calm me down, relax me. I am finding so much benefits from this mugwort. I'm really amazed. I'm really getting into herbs now. I'm
thank you,
really
Gina.
enjoying learning about them,
Mm-hmm.
ways I can prepare them. And have you ever heard of moxification? Have you ever heard of that?
AC, have you ever heard of that?
I want to look into that and see. It sounds kind of they take mugwort and make like a cigar out of it and then burn it and put it in your like I don't know, let the smoke around your body.
Uh, Gerald wants to know. He says, "Is the mugwort helping you sleep better, Mel?"
The mugwort smoke seems to be too intense for me. But when I just brew it down and let it steam, when I've done that on the oven or on my range top, I just let it boil like I'm steeping it like tea. But I'll
Mm-hmm.
just pull the pot away and inhale the steam. Oh, that is so soothing and it feels so good. And then those nights that I have done that, yes, I'm noticing I'm dreaming better and I'm sleeping better. But when I do the smoke part, I cough a lot and I don't sleep well. So I think there's a fine balance where you can overdo.
Um, AC says, "I'm laughing because I knew you'd call on me." And she said, yes. She said she thought, whoop. She said, I thought at first you were talking about making an oxmel from it. Did you order the oxymel?
I don't know what
Or
that is.
I'm not sure what that is, AC. Oh, Kelly, thank you for stopping by.
Yes, thank you for coming, Kelly. I love your videos. I love your walkthroughs. And I have a few of Kelly made me do it, Dex, but I'm grateful I did. So thank you.
um, AC said she thinks mugwort would taste awful, and Scott wants to know what mugwort is. So AC says you brew it up with vinegar and honey. Scott, here I've got
Oh,
some
I just
here.
brewed it in
This is what
water.
this, and you can make a syrup out of it. This is what it looks like, Scott. Dried mugwort. So you could put that in water and inhale the steam, right, when you boil it,
That's
right?
what I'm doing.
That's
Yeah.
what you've been doing, yeah.
Yeah.
You can burn it. It doesn't smell very good when you burn it.
Oh, I like to
Um,
but
oh, the oxymel is the syrup concoction. That's what AC said.
oh, okay. I know
Uh-huh.
nothing about that. Okay.
Well,
I won't make a tonic because I don't drink alcohol. I can't drink alcohol. Um, but to me, it does smell a bit like marijuana when it burns. It does kind of have that little bit of odor to it. But
Gerald says mugwort has a distinctive taste. I like it with something else to sweeten it up. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Yeah.
yeah. And what's a good alternative? Is sugar?
Scott says it looks like some wacky backy.
I bought some from Amazon and I got a whole bag of it. And it's non-GMO and it's all that good stuff. But because I don't trust my foraging skills, I know AC had a beautiful video on that, but I don't trust what I'm picking. So I will buy it to be safe.
Rishi, we're just chatting. We're not doing readings tonight. I mean, you can ask a question, but we're not pulling cards on it. I mean, if you have a question to ask us about something other than like, you're in and not an energy reading or something like that, we're not doing that. But welcome. Hang out with us. Okay. Gerald says, Scott, it does have some consciousness altering aspects for entertainment purposes only. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot to say that. My bad.
Yeah, me too. It is a mild hallucinogenic, so they say. I have not experienced the joy of hallucinogenic experiences with it yet, but
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see here. Where is
I want to make a
Rishi said he or she wanted to know how we learn tarot. Well, you've come to the right place. Mel learned tarot when she was a preteen. You got your first deck?
Yeah.
I came to tarot later on. The first thing you have to do is buy a deck. And in the deck, there's usually a little white book that, let's see, looks like this. And it tells you about each one of the cards. And you study that book. You could go to the library and probably find some books on tarot.
If you take your time in selecting a deck, now I started with the Rider-Waite, and the classic Rider-Waite imagery, I don't know, an example here, I've got the Nine of Wands. Does that really look like somebody that's defending himself or guarding and taking care of himself? A lot of the modern decks, the pictures on that will make it easier to read intuitively, and you can get that sense from that card quicker. But the way I learned it was it gets boring and it gets repetitive trying to learn the little white book and the meanings and all that. So I'd look at the card and compare it and see that. But then I started to tell stories with my decks because I didn't have people to read for. So I was telling stories with the decks, and it really helped to bring out some of the nuances of the different combinations you get with the cards, and all that comes with experience. You need to you won't learn it till you actually dig in and get your hands dirty with it and work with it, really. um
Kiba is with us. Kiba Lyons, welcome, Kiba.
Hi.
Earlier, AC said people use mugwort in ritual a lot, especially for certain deities and times of the year.
Okay.
So, and then Susie says, Mel, I learn a lot from you. XOXO, love your stories. Yeah,
Oh,
everybody loves Mel's stories. Tell Rishi how you about the stories that that helped you learn the cards.
what do
Didn't
you
your
mean?
stories? You told
Oh,
stories
yeah.
with your cards
Yeah.
to get familiar with how they looked and
Yeah. And what they mean when they come together. Like, okay, one of the classic cards in the deck that I think freak people, especially newcomers, out is the Three of Swords. It's got that heart with the three swords piercing it. And it's a scary looking card. And it can like invoke, oh no, I don't want to see this card. That's bad news. But if it comes up with a Tower card, that's good news. Like two negatives make a positive, kind of. And if I see like a Tower card next to a Devil card, I think that's good news. That's real good news. It's like a calamity of maybe a bad habit's being broken, maybe a
Mm-hmm.
bad curse is coming off or something.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. It's those combinations when you see them coming up in the cards. I don't really follow the readings either. I know Nancy follows a lot of what's the word I want? Structured readings. I like to read it card by card and just tell the story, what I see
Mhm.
unfolding.
Susie said, "Oh, and maybe get the Apprentice Tarot, Riki,
Yeah.
because that helped her, and it was recommended by Mel. It has keywords on it.
Yeah.
So,
Now I don't use
okay. So he wants to know: is that a deck meant for newbies, as the name of the deck suggests? I would say yes.
yeah.
But another thing about tarot is you can read it intuitively. You can look at the pictures and see what is the card. Forget about what it means in the book. What is the card saying to you? When you look at it, do you get a special feeling? Does it remind you of something? That's called intuitive reading. And you can combine the two, you know.
Yeah.
With the intuitive reading, you go a little bit deeper, I think. It just kind of leads you into that.
Yeah.
Oh, Evie's here.
Hi, Evie. I'm so glad you came.
Yes,
We've missed you. It's been a while.
we certainly have. Let's see, it's morning tomorrow, right? In Australia, right?
I hope your move goes smooth and quick. That sounds like a real, oh, that's a bummer. I wouldn't want to go through that.
Yeah. Evie's saying hi to everybody. I
Mhm.
hope y'all had a wonderful Father's Day last week. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was Father's Day. Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Another thing is just watch channels. Watch what other people are doing when they're reading. Like if they're having a live and they're doing readings, you can kind of pick up. You can pick up tidbits there. There's a lot of um, you can read a lot of books, but you need to just jump in there and start reading for yourself, pulling
Yeah.
cards and maybe writing down what they mean to you and holding on to that.
Yeah.
But I think that if you do it, you will really enjoy it. We're all very passionate about it, as you can tell. So hopefully you will be too. Yeah.
I have a new deck coming Monday. For me, it's new. I don't think it's a new deck, but I'm
Which
kind
one's
of
that,
disappointed
Mel?
I can't talk about it. The Elemental Power Tarot. That looked new to me. I had not seen that before.
Elemental tarot?
No, Elemental Power.
Elemental power.
Yeah.
Okay. Jackie Evelyn says, I am not moving. I live in a commission home and they are painting and new carpet and roof, which is great, but I have to pack up as if moving. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's hard work. Yeah. Susie agrees. Mm.
So then you have to stay packed at their whim when they feel like coming or when they can finally come. You have to be ready for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. It'll be nice when it's done, right? It'll be nice when it's done.
Yeah. All brand new. All brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing what one paint job can do? It's kind of like makeup and clothes. Oh, they can hide so many sins. I don't wear
Hi,
makeup.
Natalie.
Hi, Natalie.
Thank you for stopping by to see us.
Are there any other herbs maybe I could look into? I don't know. I've noticed personally myself, there's something about parsley that really settles if I have an upset stomach
Mm-hmm.
or if I'm having sluggishness,
Mm-hmm.
parsley does wonders for me.
Well, you know what? I got two new books this week. They're used books, but they're new to me. One is this one. It is a compendium of herbal magic by Paul Barrel. And it's fascinating. I mean, what it says on mugwort, but what is so neat about this book? Does anybody else have this?
I've heard of the name. I don't have the book.
What now? Not all herbs in here are mentioned about the tarot, but I was trying to see if just real quick I could find. There are some herbs that are associated with tarot cards. I should have. I don't know. I don't know what. But I found several when I was reading it to Mel. Some of them that talked about the tarot cards that were associated with it. But let's see if anybody has that. Oh, okay. AC has it. Oh, okay. Well, maybe did you show it on your channel, AC? Because that may be where I saw it. But I picked it up on Amazon, but I can't remember Here she's waving her hand in the air. She has it. I am hoping that Mel and I can find a time that will be good for AC where she can join us. See, I'm kind of committing you here, AC, and can talk about herbs and
We don't bite.
her crystals and her tarot. I think it's very interesting how people get on their spiritual path, and
I
I like to talk to people about that because yeah.
I love that stone you showed, AC. It immediately gave me the vibes of an oceanscape. And that's always been my, oh, that would be my utopia, the ocean. I love it. And I
Mhm.
saw that man with his outstretched arms and praying over the seas.
Mhm.
Like, wow, that was a gorgeous stone.
Well, Susie said she would love to see that AC on our channel, and if anybody has not checked out AC's channel, it's Sparkling Lotus Ink, and she talks about a
INK,
variety. Pardon me?
INK.
What did I
Sparkle
say?
this ink, but it's spelled I.
Oh yeah, INK. I'm sorry. I thought I misspoke.
No.
AC, I've been using this today. I got some of her essences, and one of them was the Llama's blessings, and mm, love it.
Nancy, do you have this book? And AC, do you have this book?
The spirit of herbs. No, I don't have that one.
It
Let's
actually
see.
goes with the herbal tarot from US Games. I don't have the box anymore. That tuck box wore out years ago.
Hi,
But
Gypsy JJ.
it's this tarot with the rosemary on the back. For me, where I'm at as a beginner with all these herbs, I find this to be wonderful. And it has such a good connotation for the tarot cards to the herbs, too. Like the Seven of Cups is the juniper berries.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And
that's beautiful. Uh, AC has that. Well, first of all, Evie said that she has the Power Elemental deck, Mel. I love it. People have not liked the card stock, but she doesn't mind it. It has good energy.
oh, okay.
And AC said that she has it and it goes with Michael Tierra's deck. And Michael Tierra is an excellent and quite knowledgeable herbalist.
Okay.
So, and Gypsy wants AC to come on our channel too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
Uh-huh. I love
No
what I
pressure,
love about
AC.
AC's
We no
channel.
pressure here, okay?
It said the deck you held up. Well, I had talked to AC about this, but um I just love all of her experience because she is so experienced in different herbs and plants and knows a wealth of information about the tarot. And also, she has some beautiful decks, but also crystals. And she has some crystals that
Yeah.
belong to her grandmother.
Yeah. Yeah.
She said she's holding herself nervously but laughing at the same time. Well, we're friendly, you know that. And it seems like the chat, they just really listen. Let's see. Susie says, AC, my mom is 83 and she has only used herbs her whole life, the key to long life. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And AC says, yes. Yeah.
Well, they're scientifically proving that, it's kind of like, well, the scientists want to poo-poo away all, and doctors and that they want to poo-poo away the, um, well, oh, right on the tip of my tongue. What are those things? The the things our mothers used to tell us, you know. Um, oh, I
Oh, I
can't
know what
think
you. Yeah. A
of it.
stitch in 9 takes time. 1 minute. A stitch in 9 saves time.
Yeah, or
Uh,
different remedies for diaper rash that might be different.
yes. Old
Doctors.
wives' tales. Old wives'
Yes,
tales.
old wives'
You
tales.
got it, Susie.
Yeah, but science is now
AC says lies. Excuse
there.
me.
Science is also starting to prove those old wives' tales. A lot of them, they're proving they were right.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
right. And the same with mugwort. They're finding a lot of the same benefits and they're able to scientifically prove them now. And it's really cool. uh, but yeah, right now, this is enough for me. And it's odd, not that it's odd, but it's kind of strange. I bought this deck because my mother had a green thumb. She could grow anything.
Oh.
And this deck, my mother speaks to me in this deck. And
Mhm.
I've always loved this deck. But I'm learning a lot from the book. I'm really getting a lot out of this. And this
Mhm.
deck has been around a long time.
Mhm.
So, but you have to be careful with the herbs too. Like here they have echinacea is the temperance card.
Mhm.
My body reacts very badly to echinacea. We don't get along at all.
Ah.
So it's a individual thing too. So, but I'm learning a lot. I'm enjoying that.
Tom says old wives have wisdom, and Susie said that's really neat. It's a neat deck.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, but oh, I saw a post earlier today that uh, Amy at Mystic Rose Tarot is she's not feeling well, and so she's just stepping away for a little bit from her channel, and then she'll be back. Let's see. AC says ecthanasia promotes tachycardia. You have to be really mindful and conservative when you start a new herb. You
Yeah.
know, Mel and I were talking about that, AC, about how a lot of people will go like to a um, a a store where you can buy herbs and things like that, and that there's no regulation on them. So
Mhm.
you know, I think we do have to be careful. You know, you hear about people going in and buying these teas to lose weight, and um, some people get really sick because it just doesn't agree with them. You
Yeah.
know, but let's see. Yeah, yeah.
There's another one, and I can't. Ginkgo biloba.
Mm-hmm.
Ginkgo biloba.
Oh goodness. Also salivating uncontrollably. Gosh, that sounds like rabies.
But that ginkgo biloba interferes so
Yeah.
much with my immune system, and that sets off my MS symptoms.
Oh.
So I
Oh,
have to be real
okay.
careful with that too. So there's a fine balance for everything.
Yes. Yes. Well, you can get carried away. I mean, it's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy. Yeah.
Yeah. I used to go to an acupuncturist, and he used to do the moxie bustion thing on my back. And
Uh-huh.
it amazed me back then, but back then I didn't realize moxibustion is done with mugwort. I did not know that. I had no idea. Of course, it was so mysterious to me anyway, but I never asked. But there was something about when I was going to the acupuncturist regularly, as soon as he put that one needle like right here, instant relax. It's
Wow.
wonderful. I
AC,
can't afford it anymore.
AC said that happened to me from the echinacea root tincture that she made. She said it was awful.
Oh.
And that yeah. Susie agrees, and she said it's good to know, AC. Yes, yes.
I
Um,
don't I won't be making any tinctures because I can't handle alcohol. But what I do want to do is pick up some coconut oil and make a balm with them
mhm.
too. And I think that would be good. I am amazed how much it has helped my neuropathy. I it floors me. I mean, I took medicines where I get the side effects that I was all doped up.
Uh-huh.
And that was the only thing that affected my nerve pain. And I didn't do it because I get so groggy and so dopey from the side effects. But this stuff works great. I'm real happy with it. And all I have to do is inhale a bit of the steam.
AC said she thought she might have to go to the ER. It lasted almost 5 hours.
Oh,
Gosh,
wow.
that's awful. That's awful. Susie said that would be scary for sure, AC. Glad you're okay.
Yeah.
She was in her early 20s. So that's how long you've been making tinctures. Or even before that, I guess, AC, right? Yeah.
Huh.
Well, and I would say that you need to, if you're going to purchase tinctures, you need to get them from somebody that knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
If you're not doing it yourself. She said she started in high school
Have you made
trying to make a weed tincture.
have you made any balms, AC? We have to have AC on. We can talk about
Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll
it.
do that. We'll try and see when will be a good time for AC, and we will have her on.
I will admit I've made can of butter. So I thought I would just make some mugwort balm the same way, but just using um
Uh-huh.
what did I say? Coconut oil, organic coconut oil.
Mm.
What I like about that is it hardens at room temperature. So, but as soon as you touch it, it like melts down and it makes, oh, it's great for the skin. I love it for the skin. It makes a wonderful moisturizer too.
AC said that's why she admitted it. She knew that you would hear her, Mel. Susie says she bought a book called Hermetic Herbalism, and boy, that was very hard for her to understand, but she's working on it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not.
Excuse me. Tom said he is off all um, uh, neuropathy medications and painkillers with doctor's help. I find pain and neuropathy relief from medication. Wait a minute.
For
Uh-huh.
meditation, yeah, meditation makes a big difference too.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. I was on gabapentin, and I'm not liking the side effects, not liking them at all.
Hmm.
And so many other people that I know with my issue, and like in the support groups, oh, but they swear by it. I'm like,
Hmm.
no, not me. And
Yeah.
then I started hearing all the negative stuff about gabapentin, and it's like, I don't, that's not the answer. That's not.
Um, uh, Evie said, I was watching how you can make deodorant from coconut oil.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what
Yeah.
Susie said.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's just well, Mel makes her own soap.
I like to make soap out of Crisco. That's my favorite soap. It smells like Crisco, but the smell doesn't last forever, but it's my favorite soap.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't use a lot of soaps on my skin because I have rosacea, and that will really set my rosacea off.
Oh, okay.
And I don't use a lot. So, but I did like making soap. That was fun to make. Yeah. That was in my early chemistry days.
Ah,
Yeah.
well. One deck that I did get, that I did a kind of a mini walkthrough was the Jamie Sawyer deck, and she is a very talented artist. I mean, look how beautiful her temperance card is. Isn't that beautiful, Mel?
Yeah.
Um, I I was able to get this deck. I haven't really worked with it, but I wanted to have it just because the imagery is so pretty. I really like it. Let's see. Susie wants to know, does anyone order books or decks from Inner Traditions online? Lovely selection and wow, cool metaphysical topics. I'm going to write that down. Inner Traditions. I've never heard of it. I order a lot from used books from thrift books.
Oh, it sounded familiar, and I looked at. I have two decks, but it's not Inner Traditions. It's all things. This deck is
Uh-huh.
All Things Intuitive. I don't know if
Oh,
you can read
okay.
that down there.
Okay.
But this one is In the Shadows. And the other one I like real well, real much. I don't know. I don't think that's grammatically correct. Is Messages of
Mm-hmm.
Clear. These are great cards if you're channeling somebody or you're trying to talk to someone who's passed on.
Uh-huh.
That's
Uh,
all intuitive.
mm, Gypsy JJ has a question. She says, any tips for healing holes in colon? I'm facing 3 operations that I don't want, and I've been in bed since May. I don't want sympathy. I just want to be healed. Not said much before, but feel comfort here. Well, now, first of all, this is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know. I was a clinical medical assistant back in the day, and I worked for gastroenterologists. But having said that, um, I I myself, I don't know of anything, um, Gypsy JJ. Um, does
I would
anybody else
start.
in the comment for entertainment purposes only have any suggestions for Gypsy JJ?
Have you tried acupuncture? I mean, it amazes me all that acupuncture can do. I wish I could go back to acupuncture. Medicare won't pay for it, and I can't
Uh,
afford.
yeah, I've never, well, when I was in China, we had a little mini thing at a Chinese hospital after a tour of the wall. They took us to a Chinese hospital,
Mhm.
and uh, it, it was amazing. The doctors, I mean, how differently they do. You know, they held your hands. They sat in a table across from you and held your hands.
Mhm.
Had you stick your tongue out, looked at your
Yeah,
tongue,
yeah.
and she said that I had a hot liver. You know, and that I needed, to take care of my liver, to cleanse my liver. And I, started drinking some tea when I got home. I can't think of what was in it. AC would know probably, but I mean, I checked with my physician before. But Susie said, sending healing blessings to you, JJ,
Yeah,
Gypsy JJ,
yeah,
and I am too. But
yeah,
I don't know um, uh, what to tell you about that.
yeah.
It must be awful. I'm so sorry that you've been in bed and you're so sick.
Well,
We'll send healing, healing thoughts
yeah,
and
yeah.
hold space for you, Gypsy JJ, because I know it must be hard. Um, Susie Gemini says she's purchasing horsetail tea for her bones. It was recommended to me. She has bone issues. My mother had osteoporosis. But Gina says hugs, Gypsy JJ. Yes, you.
Oh,
This is a safe place for you. And if anybody can come up with an answer for Gypsy JJ, just
yeah.
let us know for entertainment purposes only. But
Yeah, we're not medical doctors.
oh no.
But I will speak from experience how much when I could afford it. Oh, the acupuncture was doing wonders for me.
Mm-hmm.
And it had my MS completely under control.
Mm-hmm.
I think
That's amazing, isn't it?
I think
No?
Eastern medicine has a lot more up on chronic conditions
Yes.
than we do. We're great for acute, quick,
Mm-hmm.
acute situations, but when it comes to chronic medication and chronic treatments, I think we're way beyond the 8 ball there. I think the Eastern
Yeah.
is way ahead.
Yeah. Well, I just hate it when somebody's suffering, and
Yeah.
we want to do all that we can to help, but sometimes all we can do is just care.
Yeah.
Just care.
But that's a big medicine right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Jackie Jackaranda just put this up. Gypsy, you could ask Natalie, Oracles of Healing Light. She is a doctor. And she put her link in for you, Gypsy. You might want to check that out. Maybe she might have an answer for you. I don't know. For entertainment purposes only, of course. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I see I have steam coming off my mugwort. And it's here in my bedroom. So
gonna sleep good tonight, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have some good dreams too.
Well, I've enjoyed being with everybody tonight. It's just about time to wind up. We've got like 3 minutes and it'll be an hour. Yeah, Natalie was in the chat earlier, Jackie. I just appreciate everybody that's been here. I'm gonna go through and thank everybody that's been here tonight. Tamsi Faye, Ramon Moonscarab, AC Sparkling Lotus Ink, Susie Gemini, Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot, our Jackie Jackaranda, Gerald, our Tarot Stash. Monday at 10, Jane the Seeker, Tarot, and I are going to be on Gerald's channel doing some readings. Tom from Tarot Your Way, thank you for being here. Kelly, Dozen Cats Tarot, Gina, May Doty, Rishi Lahori, Kiba Lyons, Evie, Jackie Evelyn, Natalie, Oracles of Healing Light, and Gypsy JJ. Thank you all for being here with us.
Thank you, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 10 a.m. Eastern time. Yeah. It's been wonderful. Yeah, Jackie, it's been wonderful. Good. So happy that you could be with us tonight. Excuse me. Well, Mel, do you have anything to say?
I can't think of anything.
Well, excuse me, got a
think of
frog in my throat. Well,
But thank you everyone for coming. It means a lot.
Yes. And we will see you next time.
Yes, and thank you everyone for all the interaction too.
Oh, yes, it's been wonderful.
Yeah.
It's been wonderful. We love you all.
Oh, bye now.
Bye bye. Night night.
Mhm.